This story is about a young man named Edin Alexander. He is from the United States and Israel. Edin was a soldier. He was only 21 years old. Something bad happened to him. He was taken prisoner. A group called Hamas took him. This happened on October 7, 2023. It was a very bad day. Hamas attacked Israel. Edin was captured during this attack. He was kept as a prisoner in Gaza. Gaza is a place near Israel. Edin was a prisoner for a long time. It was 19 months. That is more than 1 year. His family was very sad. They wanted him to come home. People all over the world knew about Edin. They wanted him to be free. Many people worked to help Edin. The governments of the United States and Israel helped. Some leaders from other countries also helped. They talked to Hamas. They tried to get Edin released. This is a story about a difficult time. It is also a story about hope. After a long time, Edin was finally released. He came home to his family. This happened on May 12, 2025. It was a happy day. This story will tell you more about Edin. It will tell you about how he was captured. It will tell you about his time as a prisoner. It will also tell you about how he was freed. Important people like President Trump were involved. We will learn about these people and their roles. The story shows how hard people worked to bring Edin home. It shows that even in bad times, good things can happen. 2. The day he was taken. October 7, 2023 was a very bad day for many people. On that day, Hamas attacked southern Israel. The attack was a surprise. Many people were hurt or killed. Edin Alexander was a soldier in the Israeli army. He was part of a group near the Gaza border. When Hamas attacked, Edin's unit had to fight. The Hamas fighters were strong. They came into Israel from Gaza. During the fighting, Edin was captured. Hamas took him back into Gaza. He became one of over 250 people taken hostage. These hostages were from different countries. Some were Israeli citizens. Being taken hostage was a terrible thing for Edin. It was also terrible for his family. They did not know what would happen to him. They were very worried. They wanted him to come home safely. Hamas is a group that controls Gaza. They are considered a terrorist group by the United States and other countries. They have fought many times with Israel. Taking hostages is one of their ways of fighting. Edin's capture was the start of a very long and difficult time for him. He would be held in Gaza for more than 1 year. His family would wait and hope for him every day. They spoke to the media asking for his release. They wanted the world to know about Edin and the other hostages. The International Committee of the Red Cross helped too. The day Edin was taken was the beginning of a terrible ordeal. His life changed completely. His family's life changed too. They all hoped for a miracle. 3. Life as a hostage. Being a hostage was very hard for Edin. He was with Hamas in Gaza. Life was not good. He did not have much food. Sometimes he was hungry. He did not see the sun very often. It was dark most of the time. It was not a healthy place to live. He did not have good medicine when he was sick. Hamas used the hostages as a way to get what they wanted. It was a strategy for them. In November 2024, Hamas made a video of Edin. He looked very thin. He asked for help. He wanted to go home. He asked important people like President Trump to help him. It was a sad video. Edin's family was very worried. His mother, Yael, felt much pain. She wanted her son back. She talked to people about Edin. She went to public places. She told everyone that Edin needed to come home. She wanted the world to know about the hostages. It was a difficult time for Edin and his family. They just wanted him to be safe and free. It was not easy to live like this. They were always thinking about him and hoping for good news. The family missed him very much. His friends also missed him a lot. They all wanted him to come back to them soon. Life was not the same without Edin. They wished the time would pass fast to see him again. 4. Secret talks. After Edin was taken, people started working to get him back. These talks were secret and happened far away. The United States wanted Edin to be free. A man named Adam Bohler, who worked for the U.S. government, had talks with Hamas. These talks happened in a country called Qatar. Some people said the U.S. was talking to Hamas without telling Israel everything. This made some people unhappy. Many countries wanted Hamas to let the hostages go. They put pressure on Hamas to do the right thing. Countries like Qatar and Egypt helped to talk between Hamas and other people. They were like helpers who tried to find a way to free the hostages. These talks were very difficult. Hamas wanted something in return for the hostages. They wanted Israel to let some prisoners go. They also wanted more help for the people in Gaza. Gaza is a place where many people need food and medicine. The people who were talking tried to find a way to help everyone. They wanted Edin to be free, but they also wanted to help the people in Gaza. It was a very hard job. Some people think the United States put pressure on Hamas. They think the U.S. told Hamas they needed to let Edin go. Others think Hamas wanted to look good. They think Hamas let Edin go to show they were good people. No one knows for sure why Hamas let Edin go, but everyone agrees that the secret talks were important. These talks helped to make Edin's release possible. These talks showed how important it is to talk, even when it is hard. The role of Qatar and Egypt as mediators showed how these talks help resolve complicated problems. International pressure also helped contribute to the discussions and eventually to the start of Edin's journey home. 5. A sign of hope. On May 10, 2025, something good happened. Hamas said they would let Edin go. Edin had been held for a long time. It was a surprise for many people. Hamas said they were doing this as a goodwill gesture. This means they wanted to show they were willing to be friendly and helpful. Some people thought it was because of talks about stopping the fighting. They were also talking about giving more help to people in Gaza. Around this time, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, was planning to visit the Middle East. Some people believed Hamas wanted to look good before his visit. They hoped it would help them get more aid for Gaza. Gaza needed food and medicine very much. Everyone started to feel very hopeful. Could it be true? Would Edin finally be free? His family waited and hoped for good news. People all over the world were watching. They wanted Edin to come home safely. It was a difficult time. There were many talks and discussions. The United States government was involved. People from other countries were helping too. They wanted to find a way to bring Edin back. The idea of Edin's release gave a small light of hope in a dark situation. It showed that even in difficult times, good things can happen. People hoped this was the start of something better. They hoped it would bring Edin home and help to bring peace to the region. The days before Edin's release were full of excitement and worry. Everyone wanted to know when and how it would happen. People waited for any news, any sign that Edin was really coming home. The thought of his freedom gave people strength. It showed that even after a long time, hope can still be alive. It was a time of great anticipation. 6. Coming home. May 12, 2025 was a very important day. It was the day Edin Alexander came home. After 19 months as a hostage, he was free. Hamas, the group that held him, gave him to the Red Cross. This happened near the border between Gaza and Israel. The Red Cross then took Edin to Israeli soldiers. The soldiers were happy to see him. They gave him a quick check to see if he was okay. Then they put him on a helicopter. The helicopter flew to a hospital in Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is a big city in Israel. At the hospital, doctors gave Edin a more careful check. They wanted to make sure he was healthy. He was thin and tired, but he was alive. The best part of the day was when Edin saw his family. His mother, father, and other family members were waiting for him. They were very happy and emotional. They hugged him and cried tears of joy. It was a wonderful reunion. Edin had been taken hostage on October 7, 2023. Hamas attacked Israel that day. Edin was a soldier in the Israeli army. He was captured during the attack. For a long time, his family did not know if he was alive. They worked very hard to get him back. They talked to important people and asked for help. They never gave up hope. Finally, their prayers were answered. Edin was free, he was home. It was a difficult time for Edin. He was held in Gaza under hard conditions. He did not have enough food or medicine, but he was strong, he survived. President Trump was also involved in getting Edin released. U.S. officials spoke with Hamas in Qatar. They asked Hamas to free Edin. Hamas said they would do it as a goodwill gesture. The release of Edin Alexander was a happy event, but there are still other hostages in Gaza. People are still working to free them. The conflict between Israel and Hamas is not over. There is still much work to do for peace. 7. Why did it happen? After many months, Edin was free. But why did Hamas let him go? There are different ideas about this. Hamas said they wanted to help talks for a ceasefire. A ceasefire is when both sides stop fighting. They also said they wanted more help for the people in Gaza. Many people there needed food and medicine. Some people in the United States said that President Trump helped a lot. They said his people talked to Hamas. These talks put pressure on Hamas. They wanted Edin to be free before President Trump visited the Middle East. In Israel, leaders had a different idea. They said the army put a lot of pressure on Hamas. They said the fighting made Hamas free Edin. They also said they did not give Hamas anything in return. They said there were no special deals. But other people think the situation in Gaza was important. Many people in Gaza did not have enough food or water. Some people say Hamas wanted to look like they were helping. Freeing Edin could make them look good. So, there are many reasons why Edin was freed. Maybe it was because of talks with the U.S., maybe it was because of the fighting. Maybe it was because of the problems in Gaza. It is probably a mix of all these things. Different people have different ideas about what happened. Hamas has one story. The United States has another. Israel has another story too. It is hard to know exactly what is true. Each group has its reasons for what they say. The United Nations also had something to say. They said that getting aid to Gaza is very important. They wanted to remind everyone that people in Gaza need help. The International Committee of the Red Cross helped to move Edin. They did not say why Hamas let him go. No one knows for sure what was in the minds of Hamas leaders. Maybe they thought freeing Edin was the best thing to do at that time. Maybe they wanted something in return later. It is difficult to know their real reasons. 8. What next? Edin Alexander is free. This is good news, but it is important to remember that many other people are still hostages. Their families are waiting for them. We hope they can come home soon. What does Edin's release mean for the United States? The U.S. has a close relationship with Israel. The U.S. also wants peace in the Middle East. It will be important for the U.S. to work with all sides to find a solution. The conflict between Israel and Hamas is still not over. Many people in Gaza need help. They do not have enough food or medicine. It is important to find a way to give them what they need. The United Nations and other groups are trying to help. What will happen next? It is difficult to know. But people are still talking. They are trying to find a way to end the fighting and bring peace to the area. This will not be easy, but it is important to keep trying. Maybe Edin's story can give people hope. It is important to learn from what happened. People need to talk to each other and find ways to understand each other. Maybe then there can be a better future for everyone. Many people believe peace is possible. Edin Alexander is now with his family. He can start to rebuild his life. But the problems in the Middle East are not over. We need to think about what we can do to help. We need to find ways to bring peace and help people live better lives. The situation is still very difficult. There are many problems to solve. But Edin's story shows that good things can happen. We must not give up hope. What do you think will happen next in this story?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.